Hey guys, it's Kent back with another reaction video. This is a Patreon request from Liz. She wanted to see six brothers survived being locked in an NYC apartment their entire lives. Apparently this is about the Wolfpack brothers. I have no idea what I'm getting into going into this. Looks like it's an ABC News report. She said it was going to be different than any other request I've received, and I am totally on board for it, so let's take a look.
Let's get right to this morning's hot button. The incredible story of a family locked in a New York City apartment, hidden from the outside world for more than a decade. The brothers are the subject of a new documentary called The Wolfpack. And ABC's Elizabeth Vargas is here with more on this story. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Robin. Could you survive being locked in a tiny apartment for 14 years, perhaps even learn to thrive? Six brothers and one sister did just that. Some of them born, all of them raised, living in a tenement. They and their mother captives. This is the story of family, fortitude, and the power of film. In the gritty chaos of the Lower East Side for more than a decade, behind these windows was an entire family almost no one knew existed. They are the Angulo family, Oscar and Suzanne, and their 7 children. Their neighbors never saw them.
I've been here all my life. We didn't know they existed.
The children, raised in 4 small rooms, homeschooled their whole lives by their mother, and locked in by their father. For 14 years, they lived by his rules.
If he put us in a room, we have to stay there until he says you can go.
Oscar had the only key to the apartment, and only he could use it.
So this was always locked?
Always.
What did he exactly tell you? Did he say it was dangerous outside? What did he say would happen to you if you went outside?
He would say to us, so outside there's good people and there's bad people. You know, I'd like to keep you all here, protected, you know, because this is a big city. There's a lot of crime going on.
Their father gave them free rein to just one thing.
I don't shine shoes anymore.
Movies. They were the boys' only window to the outside world, losing themselves in the wilderness of The Last of the Mohicans, the streets of Sicily in Godfather, and the gritty New York underworld in Goodfellas. The films were more than entertainment. They were salvation.
Movies taught us, like, sort of how to speak to one another.
Who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me?
How you interact with another person, then have an opinion.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
How many hours a day would you watch these movies?
All day.
A whole day?
Every day.
How many movies have you seen?
Let's just say over 10,000 movies.
You've seen over 10,000 movies?
Like, at least The Dark Knight.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Blade Runner.
A Taxi Driver, and Apocalypse Now, Citizen Kane.
No Country for Old Men, Halloween, Gone with the Wind.
At some point, simply watching is not enough.
Mr. White.
The boys decide to become a part of the movies they love. In the confines of their tiny apartment, their imagination runs wild.
Every time my fingers touch brain, I'm Superfly TNT.
With every line, every hand gesture, every expression memorized, they assign parts and perform. Their only audience is themselves. Scenes from Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction.
Don't be looking at me like that, all right? I can feel your look.
Batman. Every punch choreographed. As for the neighbors they never saw,
We make up characters out of them. Like, if we hear yelling or, like, loud music, we'd be like, that sounds a little bit like Goodfellas partying. Maybe Robert De Niro was living in there. We just imagine a lot.
Sort of what you miss out on, you make up in fantasy.
until one day fantasy becomes reality.
It's now or never.
When life inside became too much to bear, and one son found the courage to break free.
I'm gonna do it now.
And a chance encounter with a woman who will change their lives.
It was like one kid, another kid, another kid, and all of a sudden it was 6 of them, and I ran after them.
That young woman, Crystal Mazel, would go on to change their life. She made the documentary The Wolfpack, which debuts nationwide tonight. We're doing an hour-long special. It's an incredible story.
Where do we start?
Yeah,
With all the questions that we have for you. Wow. What's their favorite movie?
I asked them that. It's an impossible question to answer. They have watched and memorized thousands and thousands and thousands of movies. They reenact scenes. They carefully make props out of
garbage.
So are they going to use this and become, the next Steven Spielberg?
Well, most amazingly, one of the boys, we have videotape of him 5 years ago that Crystal took. She's teaching him how to use a camera, how to push record, what a tripod is. We have videotape of him today working as a cinematographer.
Oh, that's so cool.
On an independent movie.
But they memorized the lines to all these movies.
They
These
wrote
movies
down
saved
all
them.
the scripts. We have them. They show them to me. It's pretty incredible. But even most amazing, as they're going out and rubbing elbows now with celebrities and getting all this fame, they still go back to that tiny tenement apartment. They all still live there except one son.
And to be so well adjusted.
It's
After
amazing.
all,
It's a testament to the power of imagination, the power of resilience, and family film and fortitude.
This is an incredible story. You said it's the most shocking you've ever done.
It's my favorite hour I've ever done.
Wow, well, that's a tease.
And you can see, you'll see the full story on 2020 tonight with these two that are sandwiched between, right over here.
Right here.
And
we're going to kick you two out.
The Wolfpack documentary opens in theaters nationwide today,
yes,
right?
today.
Right. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Robin.
See you tonight at 10?
See you tonight.
All right.
Be there, be square.
I'll be there.
What a crazy story. I was having a hard time wrapping my mind around it because I'm like, hey, where did they get all the movies from? I guess they could have done streaming service, although it sounds like it's been years since they left. So, like, how did they get access to all those movies? And, like, the costumes looked pretty incredible. I mean, I guess they could have made them maybe, but, like, where did they get all that stuff? Like, how'd they get a video camera? Where did the filming come? Like, so many questions. I have so many questions. I gotta see if I can find this documentary and actually watch it. But what a wild story. I can't even imagine how nobody knew, and, like, how did they make money? Did the dad leave and make money? Like, what's the deal with the mom? Like, just so many questions. I have so many questions, and I'd love to see the documentary to find out more, but it seems unbelievable. So I don't even know how it's possible, but what a great recommendation for a reaction video. I was just sitting here just kind of stunned the whole time, being like, what? Huh? And they said there were 6 brothers and a sister, but there was only like 5 of them walking, and just too many unanswered questions. What a great teaser. I feel teased now, and now I've got to find this documentary and watch it. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below with your thoughts on this performance. Then head on over to mishkent.com to submit your requests, upvote requests you'd like to see. Check out Facebook, Patreon, PayPal, all good ways to support the channel. All of them immensely appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next reaction video.